Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Tina and welcome to the circus that is my channel. In today's video, I am going to be going over the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. So a little fun fact about me is that I have been on this continuous journey of really trying to find good foundation that I like. I actually didn't start using foundation until about a year ago, because to be frank, and like not trying to brag, but my skin is actually pretty decent, so I don't necessarily need foundation. So whenever I do wear foundation, it's usually more light to medium coverage, just because I want to take care of some of the unevenness of my skin, and sometimes I get a little bit red, but for the most part my skin is usually pretty okay. And the only downside part to my skin is that my skin is actually really dry and textured. I do a really good job of moisturizing, things like that, to try to take care of it on its own, but there are a lot of foundations out there for that type of skin that really brings out that texture and all those things that you don't want to see, the dry patches, and it's just, I don't like it. And so I'm a huge fan of trying to find the most natural looking foundation that I can find, really, and it's just been hard. I mean, everybody's into this whole full coverage thing, which, like, that's fine. I have a couple full coverage foundations that I do like when I want to have like a really high glam type of day. It says that it's a foundation that feels like a second skin and still provides medium to full coverage while looking flawless and natural. So that's what I'm looking for. I want that natural coverage. I don't like that cakey look. I don't want it to look like I have a lot of makeup on. I don't think anybody wants it to look that way, but there's some people that still walk around with like really cakey makeup and it's not cute. So anyway, before we go ahead and jump in and test out this foundation, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and we will go ahead and jump right on into the video. Alright, first things first, I did already wash my face. It's moisturized, so I'm going to go ahead and prime. I'm going to do my normal little primer routine. So I'm going to go in with two different things here. So the first thing I'm going to go in was this guy right here. It is the No Problem Primer. I really like this. I think it's great for dry skin. I just recently got it a few weeks ago and I've just been reaching for it ever since because I've heard such rave reviews about it. So I just take a little bit of a pump and I just kind of put it all over the face and just kind of rub it in, but it just feels so hydrating and my skin needs that, and I feel like it just does a really, really great job of making foundation look good. I'm not a huge fan of primers per se. I don't think that they all work that well. I'm just a huge fan of primers if they feel moisturizing, because my skin can always use that extra bit of moisture, so that's why I use them. All my primers that I use are like some type of hydrating thing, but everything else I'm not a huge fan of. So I'll go ahead and put that on, and then the next thing I'm going to go in with is the Benefit Professional. I actually really like this. I have really large pores in here in my nose area, and I actually think that this stuff does an amazing job of blurring that. I've never seen anything like it, honestly. There's a lot of primers out there that say they blur your pores and your fine lines and like all these things. This is the only thing I've ever used to where like it blurs, like your pores disappear with this stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and put this all in my nose and cheek area. That way we can, make sure we don't bring those out with the foundation, because ain't nobody want to see big old pores. Alright, so face is all primed. We are going to go ahead and move on into the foundation. So for all of my dry skin people out there, I do apply all of my foundation with a beauty blender. I have not yet found a brush that I like using. I feel like a lot of times when you use a brush, it really kicks up the dry skin. I don't like that. So I always use a damp beauty blender to apply my foundations. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and dive right on into this. A little bit of information on here. It's in all these different languages. Well, it's in French because Makeup Forever is a French brand. But I am going to be using the color Y405. Hopefully it's a good match. I always get matched inside Sephora, and for some reason Sephora has like the most shitty lighting in there. And sometimes you get home and realize that it's lighter. And I keep running into the same girl at Sephora that helps color matching me, and she always color matches me way too light. Like, I will watch her grab things off the thing and I'm like, girl, what color do you think I am? Like, it's not even close. And so we always have to go like 3 shades over. This one looked like it was okay. I have a feeling that this will not be my summer shade for sure, but we'll have to see. So again, this is a Y405. So a little bit more information on this. It says created for the very latest high definition technologies of the film and TV industry. Ultra HD advanced formulas look invisible on 4K camera and to the naked eye. Perfect for the makeup pros and for you. So sounds kind of nice. Also says that exclusive 4K complex guarantees invisible, natural, and comfortable makeup. The creamy texture blends in seamlessly to conceal imperfections. Perfect for touch-ups, the formula glides on and makes skin look even-toned and moisturized with a soft satin finish. Great for all skin types, even dry skin. All right, I like it. So you open this bad boy up, and the stick looks just like this. Looks like it has a little bit of a clear top on it. Yes, this is first impressions. I have not tried this yet. So we'll go ahead and open this guy up, and it has like a little clear topper on it. Cool. So let's roll this up, see how much product that you get in there. So that is like my shade. It looks like it'll match pretty well. Well, you get quite a bit of product in there. I'm not going to really be able to tell how much product is in there until I figure out how much I actually have to use on my face, but that looks like quite a bit of product, for a stick type formula. How much is in here? 12.5 grams, so 0.44 ounces. Ooh, and I paid $42 for this. That's how much the stick costs. So that is a little bit expensive, especially for only half of an ounce. Most foundations that you get will have one full fluid ounce in it, but we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe I would find my holy grail. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just wipe this all over the face, and then we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, so it kind of feels heavy, like just going on. Like, interesting. All right, so I think that looks like enough product. So I'm gonna go ahead, and my beauty blender is already wet, but just to kind of keep that dewiness going, I do like to use the Badescu Rosewater. So I like to take the beauty blender and just spray a little bit in there. This stuff is so moisturizing and so hydrating, and it really leaves that nice dewy finish. So I'm gonna use that, and we're gonna go ahead and just buff this out and see how it looks on the skin. So I do have some dryness on my nose from the most recent facial that I got. My skin's peeling, so this isn't my normal skin texture, but the foundation is very much clinging to that, which is probably going to be really annoying. So I'm going to see if I can try to get rid of it. So I don't know if you guys can really see it. If I kind of zoom in, if you can kind of see my nose there, it is kind of bringing out those dry patches, but it looks like I just might need to exfoliate more just because I did get a facial. So everything is peeling a little bit, but so far, besides that issue, it looks really good. Normally I have like really textured skin on my forehead, and it looks like it's blending out very, very nicely. This is a very light shade of foundation, so again, homegirl set me up with some light ass foundation, so we'll not be wearing this in the summertime. I might actually have to go and trade for a darker color just because it's March, we're getting closer to summer, I'm just gonna keep getting darker. Doesn't make any sense for me to have a foundation this light. I mean, it's almost lighter than my winter shade. Alright, so far guys, this is actually looking really nice. It's very, like, my skin looks really healthy and dewy, and my skin looks just like flawless. Nothing's setting into any of the lines yet, nothing like that. So far, this is actually really nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how other products work with it. So I'm going to go in with my tried and true that I like using, which is the bareMinerals bareSkin Concealer. I am in the color medium golden. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm just going to cover up these under eyes. And I want to see how these kind of blend together. Concealer like melts right into this. Like it just blends flawlessly. You know, the foundation's not picking up, nothing like that, nothing crazy. So that's good. Really digging this foundation, you guys. It's very, very pretty. It's very pretty. Alright, so next things up, let's go ahead and do some powder, set this in place. So I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up. And I'm going to use my, my damp beauty sponge. And we are going to go ahead and set the under eye. So far, like everything is just looking like flawless. I love it. God, does everybody like open these things and it's just like the powder gets everywhere? It's only downside to the Laura Mercier setting powder is like it literally on everything. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of contour, just to see how, you know, powder will blend in with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour brush that comes in this cute little coffin looking thing. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into here, and we're going to go ahead and contour the face. Guys, this is the face. I contoured, did all that good stuff. Yeah, I really like this. It's not cakey. I think it looks very pretty on the skin. You know, like I said, it does bring out a little bit of that patchiness on my nose, but you know, that's not really my skin or the foundation's fault. It's because my skin's peeling, so I think anything that I put on my face at this point is going to look like that, but I mean, it is what it is. But besides that, this looks really nice. Yeah, otherwise, I'm going to check in later, let you guys know how my foundation held up. It's actually St. Patrick's Day today, the day that I am filming this. I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup, and then I will come back and I will check in with you guys. I'm sure it'll be pretty late by the time I check in with you guys, just because I'm going to go meet up with my hood rat friends to do hood rat things. So basically, that's going to be my day, but hopefully this holds up and everything looks great, and I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, and we are back. It is late. I am exhausted. I definitely had my little St. Patty's Day. Checking in on the foundation, seeing how it did. I've had it on for a very long time at this point. I want to say it's been on for like 10 to 12 hours at this point. It's been on for quite a long time. So looking at it, I think that this still looks freaking flawless. I still think that looks gorgeous. This is a win for me, especially for like a medium to full coverage foundation. Like, I don't like full coverage foundation. I am definitely like your light to medium, and like I'm honestly impressed with how like good this looks. Especially after this many hours, like there's no transferring of anything. Like, you know, I'm a little bit, you know, oily and stuff like that, but that's just my skin. That's just things that happen, you know, with my normal day-to-day skin. But like, I genuinely like this foundation. And throughout the night, just like hanging out with people, things like that, people kept commenting on like, wow, your skin looks so nice. It looks so airbrushed. It looks so this, it looks so that. And y'all, that was the foundation. Like, that was not necessarily my skin. And I'm excited about it. Like, I really do like it. And I ended up kind of like giving recommendations for people to get this foundation just throughout the night, and it's a win for me, y'all. It is a win for me. I like this. Will not be returning this to Sephora. You know, those of you that checked into my last foundation overview on the Marc Jacobs foundation, I did return that and I exchanged it for this. Definitely a good exchange. I'm very much excited that I got my hands on this. So I will be using this going forward. This definitely gets a 2 thumbs up for me. And if you are like me, you have dry textured skin, things like that, and you're looking for a medium to full coverage that doesn't really like bring out your pores and bring out that texture and bring out any of that dryness, I definitely definitely recommend this. Otherwise, that is it, guys. Thank you for following along with me, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.